viewer waiting.
Is that on the?
One viewer waiting. I highly doubt that.
Is that on Twitter?
Yeah, there's one person on there. I just gotta. Oh, I am playing on Twitter. Basically, that's what's live. I bet you just got the same thing.
I bet you I didn't because I don't have notifications on.
Yep.
All right, Jerry, are you going for the long? Are you going for like the longer range goal, getting the bobbles over the ball?
Well, first I'm just gonna pick the ball.
First try what?
Pick it up.
Okay, I'll just make a server that grabs it. No.
That's what I'm doing.
Whoop.
That's what I mean. Pick it up. That's what I'm making.
Okay, so what do you want me to do then?
Figure out the thing and get it over the wall.
Isn't that the thing that you said was like good?
Yeah, that never worked.
I know. And you stuck up for it or something.
Yeah, because our motor we used to
Alright, do you have a better motor? This is a 2T30.
Well, the way it's put on there, they put those screws in so that it kept getting stuck on the motor.
Oh, the belt? Oh, okay. So should I swap off the buttons? Button screws?
Up to you.
Yeah. I can start with that.
Are we gonna
Well,
redo
just
this
back it
now?
off. It's not.
Right, Jerry or CJ?
What's up?
Are we gonna redo this or no?
Well, CJ, we don't want to stick with this. We want to do a linear system.
So we want to
take it off.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to rebuild last year's
Last year's more tape. We don't have enough space to.
We can make space for it.
Or
Are we
you put a
completely redoing it?
link on Twitter?
Huh?
Did you put a link on Twitter?
No, I did not send it to it.
Okay. Which one? Well, I did too.
Alright. I would say play music, but for live streaming, I don't want the channel to get taken down.
No.
Oh.
It won't go anywhere.
It definitely will.
I've dealt with it before. It just runs ads on your video afterwards.
Well, if it's a live stream, they don't care about ads.
Yeah, if it's live stream, they don't care about anything. No, they're in the streaming football games.
It's a little bit different.
But we run off the same
It
video.
was on the other one that I took off too.
Oh, my dad's pretty great.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. So linear system. We can do.
We have.
We don't have to. It doesn't have to be a linear system. It could be.
You can modify this.
It could be a gear system like. I could. It could be a gear system like Evans.
It could be, but I think that'd be a bit tall. Keep in mind we have one motor for the wall.
Yeah, I know. One motor.
No, we have two motors.
No, we have one.
Two. Four. Yeah, we have two.
Oh, yeah. Because the wobble was one when we were counting 7. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Alright, let's see. How would I want to redesign this? Goes there. Latches around here. This is going to go there in this part. It's going to extend that way. Keep forgetting that's not connected properly.
Should I tag the school?
No.
Could.
What about TH3?
Tim always asks me why we tag on the thing.
Oh, then I would do it.
Unless it's something like 3D printer related, don't do it. It makes phones a little different.
I'm trying to think how this would even work as a linear system. Because how it's built now doesn't mechanically work.
And it's only like partially built.
You're correct. So Servo arms? There should be a container top.
What about Handy Mark?
They're either in there, the red kit, or up here somewhere.
What did you say, Mr. Fuller?
Should we tag Handy Mark?
Sure.
Oh, I think you said, are they in Anti-Mark? I'm like,
No.
what are you talking about?
Should we tag them too?
And that's up to you. Just do it.
No, it's not up to me. It's up to you.
Might as well, because they shared our last one.
Yeah, they do. They're nice.
So I need another one of these. You would know where one of these are.
Gotta look.
Oh boy. I love looking for things in places.
There you go.
Cool. I figured they were in there, that's why I asked.
I only had it open for 5 seconds.
I know, but I still figured I should.
I found a server one, but not the one I want to use. But do I want to use the rev trap? Because I have found one of those. Do I want to use that? Where'd my screw just go? Oh, it's in that server. How about the rev one? Is that I have to use the rev screw? Or the rev to make it work? We gotta have more.
Small suggestion, and I'm not sure why we didn't do this sooner, but slightly reworking our like YouTube bio if we want to do this more often.
This one done?
Yep.
That's the last one? Cool.
There we go.
The
This
one,
now
this
locks.
one was okay.
It's now locked
No,
in.
this one. One was alright.
And I now have a way to attach.
Okay. That sounds great.
The ones that were most good. This is the worst one.
This one on the end is completely pointless, by the way. I'm not sure if you need this when you built it, but this is worthless.
Well, there's a lot that goes to it. There's like 4 sections.
You're correct. We only need 2.
Well, I never finished building.
Well, that's fine. We only need 2 sections of it.
Aha!
Here it is. Because what it needs to do, this one is gonna. It needs to. And then probably pin back to here or something.
Yeah, looks about right.
So that way when it pulls these 2 together. We need to make it like that. So this one can come out.
So, how you gonna do it? You're gonna have it so it's just high enough to where it goes and latches? And then lift?
Well, probably what we're gonna do is it's gonna be like this. And then it's gonna go. And then we're gonna shove it over the wall. It'll have about
I
3
think you
inches.
need to do that. I think maybe we could try, what if you tried, I mean, that's if we got enough room for that somewhere. But if we had it straight up and down, and you put an arm on it that swings out, just on a servo, does that. And then you just set it right down, right?
You could. As of now, Jerry just wanted me to do the linear part of it.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
He said he's working on something, so
I'm out of this.
if he's got a
That's
linear,
a good starter point. I mean, I think that's something maybe you can print later, right?
I would just cut it out of Plex. That'll be stronger than printing it.
Not as fancy though.
yeah, if
You can print some cool stuff.
he's got a linear thing
But
planned.
I like cut it. The laser is fun to mess with.
I imagine it puts off some of the noxious fumes.
Probably.
Well, those all get pushed out towards the neighborhood that's behind the shop.
I guess it doesn't matter that they're shaky.
Only that one is because Jerry broke part of it.
So
He was putting it on.
probably
We gotta
stop those from sliding back and forth.
I should prep more wheels, shouldn't I? Make them all the proper ones.
Well, I don't know. Those seem to work okay. The only thing I don't think we have any grip just because of it's made out of PLA, right? And that's slick.
Yeah, nothing
Well,
on
this
there
one,
is 3D printed at least.
the
3D
this,
printed
this
parts.
is the one where we need gripping wheels.
Yes.
On the drive one, so it doesn't matter on these. It only matters on these.
Well, the slip on the drive end of it actually works to our advantage because it won't tear the
That's true.
bells apart.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the reason that we don't have it right now, at least. No, I forgot to use a space bar on that one. I have to go back to that. Where's the orange box?
And there.
Let's go there on the bottom, under the seats.
Different orange box. Orange screw box.
Yeah, and there. George.
Cool.
So who's the one person watching these then? Huh?
Who knows?
You could check.
No, I can't.
Check after the fact.
Well, I can see there's one person watching. I just don't know who it is.
Doesn't matter.
Person who's watching, put your name in the comment section.
If we know you.
Doesn't matter. You know what?
True.
Do we know where the hinges are at? I think I've asked this.
Do we have any hinges left?
We got one of them on the rope.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of hinge. I'm talking about the nice school building hinges. Because we just took the Dremel to that one and cut the spring out of the spring level.
Oh. Yeah, I would assume they're in one of those top three.
And I haven't been able to find it yet. You know what? Maybe it's on an old print.
Go ahead and check. You know what? I think you're probably right. Now that I'm thinking about it.
No, I took it off. The one I thought it was on. There's a power strip over there.
Should I use?
Oh wait, we don't need full holders
Yeah,
anymore.
I just put it out.
Nope, not in here.
At some point, we're going to need to do better things.
Oh, wow.
Good job. Go ahead and clip that up, or take it off, or whatever you need to do. What? I was just telling me, you can go ahead and do whatever you need to do with it. So are you using a hinge and then I'm going to need a hinge too?
Why do you need one?
Oh, right. This can just go vertical. I forgot about that.
Yeah, the thing I'm making should just attach right to that.
That's the goal. Goal, that's the plan. My phone just was. Either really good news or really
Oh,
bad.
the Super Bowl's today.
It is.
I didn't know that.
What time does it start?
Like at 5 something. Because that's what my dad said in the car.
You need to be in the car by this time so they can make it home.
Well, my mom's got plans for it, and I've got plans for it after this. My sister is probably just going to be at home doing whatever she feels like. All I know is that whatever she feels like is going to be not Super Bowl. She doesn't care about Super Bowl at all.
I really don't either.
But I will watch it.
I'll watch it.
I watch it. I keep up on football more than pretty much any other sport. The only sport that I really like, consistently, is like March Madness. College basketball, in my opinion, is a lot more interesting than most other sports because the kind of competition is fairly unique to college sports. College football is kind of screwed up because their playoffs suck. It's only 4 teams, which is annoying. And
Sport I watch is not really surprising. It's something.
tournament paintball is kind of interesting.
I just I want to try to learn stuff.
Learn strategies, communication, all that stuff.
Yeah, learn how to shoot different rounds.
Line stuff.
How big of a difference it makes.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot tighter now.
Oh yeah. You know what? There's more play in this wheel though than there is this one.
You have to
that's-
tighten down the set screws on this thing.
They
all right.
were. That's what they're doing. They're almost done with it too.
I didn't know it was like that.
You know, I think my one problem with doing the YouTube live stream is that if we end up doing this, we don't want to spam people on Twitter, right? We don't want to spam messages on Twitter. We want to do, like, before we would do 1 or 2 a day. Maybe 2, if we're really feeling like it.
Well, we just have to make up for 6 months of not posting it.
If this is one of them every day, though, people are going to get a little bit tired of that.
Nah, it's not. It
You just
doesn't
keep
matter.
scrolling.
People just scroll right past it. So, that's all.
I'm waiting. I need you to use the. Here, this is they can just spin it the whole time.
Alright, so we're not building this up in levels, and it's just going straight up. Should I flip this 180 degrees? So it's on this side?
That is the
I'm gonna say yes. Also, I'm gonna move over here and work with it.
Make sure that gear
Good, the clip does.
is tight.
Still nothing.
We'll, you might want to look in there and see the actual.
This gear or is the one section?
I have a feeling that the one attached to the motor. Take a look at it. Look it over and hey, take a look at that. There's way too much play in that motor.
What?
Take a look at your motor.
No, those?
Yeah.
Is it better now?
No.
What was the one?
Whatever.
What was it? It was.
Yeah, this is our actual to work with. Here.
What was it? Here.
On this one?
Yeah.
That huge, that was it. So
So
go
make
through,
sure that's
because,
good. That's not gonna fall.
This?
go through all of them.
Yeah.
Cause that's a huge difference.
Is it the main
Because
one?
it's gotta get pulled off.
One attached to the motor.
Alright.
Unless we mount it into a place where the droopy thing sits like right there.
The grippy thing. Where could you use something like this?
I used to.
Did you get that one done?
Hmm?
Did you get that one?
So the only issue I have with the, having it go out at an angle.
I'm gonna wait for that one.
It doesn't
Clip
matter.
it, so you need more like that.
It's
Well,
not,
that's
that's just what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what, TJ was, one of his suggestions. I was thinking you needed to go up and then do one of these.
I was thinking
To go over the wall.
wall.
Yeah. But it's gotta poke out in some way then as well as go out, right?
It does help a lot.
The one Michael just tightened was like that. So check all those gears.
Yeah, that's the way you get used to.
Alright, we got some needle nose pliers. If I'm gonna be picky with this, it's gonna take a little bit longer because getting this down there is hard.
And do you want to work on fixing the fingers on this?
Simpler terms, the flip direction.
If we're gonna continue using the same belt. Jerry, are we gonna continue using the same belt or make another one?
Yeah, it depends on if Ben wants to make a new belt.
I'm good.
I will say, at some point, we're gonna need multiple, but yeah,
Like,
It's not the belt, that's the problem, it's fingers.
yeah,
It
they
is.
just keep coming up.
come on, I just need this thread. There we go. Get that out.
Really?
Yeah, really.
That's the exact one.
Unfortunately, I got to flip a bunch of stuff like money. Why am I not using a chair? Chairs are kind of good for your spine.
Do you ever think maybe Evan's the one person watching?
I doubt it. I'm more certain that it's just the channel.
We're watching myself.
Yeah, exactly. It auto resets. If you didn't have the analytics open, then it might read 0%. Alright, I'm gonna flip this part together.
I'm gonna read this. I don't know if it's the things on the side on this better.
Put what on the side?
The blue circles. Actually look better overall.
You could just take
You can
over.
put. You want to put blue on one side, red on the other.
No, not those blue things, the little circles. The thin ones. We can't, like, afford any extra padding on the sides.
We can just take off the buffer.
I'm saying we can't afford any extra padding.
Oh.
Like, as in, I prefer to use the little, wherever they went, the little cut circles.
That made for you.
Yes. That originally went with the
Those are probably in the trash.
They might be. But I would prefer we use those.
It's a good one.
Or I might just make it nicer.
That's okay. It does.
The blue tape over there on the side of the it's supposed to be.
Oh, there was just something that fell off in the whole.
I just kicked it. I think that's really
Well, that's great. I'm never gonna find that hole.
No,
Complete chaos ensues.
I found one.
Oh, I know what it was. That wasn't fun.
Oh, it's like. Damn it. What was it?
One of these rollers. You know the other thing this will serve to do? This will make a notebook easier.
Yeah.
Have it done on YouTube.
Looking for the perfect soundtrack this winter? Dreamy Snow Day is a combination of chill music and
No, it's not.
to get you through those chilly days and nights. Click here to listen now.
My mom thinks that maybe tomorrow they might call a new rain day, depending on how fast the wind is. There's a wind chill,
I hope so.
or maybe a late start.
I just want a late start, you know.
Well,
I
it hasn't been
prefer.
a single late start this year.
So,
There's never a single late start. What do you mean?
Well, no, if the weather's bad and if they think that will clear up soon, they'll call a late start before calling.
Well, a lot of times it's not the weather, it's if the buses like cooperates. Like,
yeah.
So in other words, we need 3 buses to break down and 1 of them to get into a minor accident.
Or it just has to have towards it's below, like, the wind feels like negative.
It needs
20.
to stick at -20 for a little bit longer than the
See
weather.
what's supposed to be tomorrow morning.
The wind chill's supposed to stick at -20 for a little bit.
I'll talk about running the bus right up from the fence.
Yeah, they don't look.
My bus driver is insistent that we need to have the windows open.
Why?
Some of the
It'll
windows.
be 1 degree out. 1 degree.
Yep.
There might be any. You learn tomorrow.
1 degree.
We already have.
I have school like
Friday.
15 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna be.
It's already gonna be a 4-day week.
real down here too.
It is?
Yeah, we have no school Friday or Monday.
Next Friday and Monday, right?
Yeah.
Michael, where'd you say you went?
Is it this little thing?
No.
It went under there somewhere.
Hey, why don't we do it Monday and Friday?
President's Week.
President's Day weekend.
That's this week, right? Like the 40
Yeah.
week this week? Okay.
And next week.
So this Friday and
Next Monday.
And do you want to go ice fishing again?
I don't like George.
I know, it's really rough, so.
I can see what fishing rods I have. I need to go fishing today.
You'll want ice fishing rod.
Well, I don't have an ice fishing rod. I have a
Jake has 3.
fishing rod.
I just gotta do
What's the
that.
difference?
Ice fishing rod is about that long.
Oh yeah, little level. Yeah. You know the Peter's extension one.
Remember just make one. It's stronger out of like a top.
Alright. Where's the rest of the material for this? Rest of the pieces.
Good luck. I have no clue that whole piece.
I don't care. It doesn't need to be. I'm gonna cannibalize it anyway.
Did you follow his road some?
Okay. This really doesn't seem like all the pieces, if I'm being honest.
Oh, here, I guarantee you it's not funny.
It's not even like close. That works. I gotta hold this right. That works. Stop, really. Drop it. 3D print that. How about this? Doesn't hurt you more than me. Gabriel Cuffley. Shanking.
Jerry, you might want to put another layer of the exact thing on there so it's a little stronger so we can 3D print something
Yeah, that's what I said.
for testing purposes.
Are these the rollers? Or just spacers? These are spacers. So we don't have the rollers to make this work here. They don't exist.
And they're probably sitting on my desk.
So you want to tell me to build this and then...
You said you were gonna cannibalize it.
I did, but there's nothing to cannibalize. The pieces don't exist. I can't tear it apart to put it back together if none of the pieces exist in the first place for me to tear apart.
Why did you throw a little bit more parts?
Do it. Go ahead.
Question.
Yeah, that's how Jerry splices stuff.
No, that was like speed splice.
I know.
I think this thing will work.
So too.
Hey, Jerry, do you... Go ahead.
It looks like it will work.
Do you recall where some of these are?
They should have their.
Because if we have 2 of them, I can cannibalize those, rip them in half, and use those.
They're like bearing rollers, right?
Yeah, I can
Cool,
steal
cool.
the rollers out of the bearings. See, I'm on like option number 6 right now, which is literally just carry these things in 2. Okay, this one's got a bunch of grease on it. They all have a bunch of grease on all these things. I have to wash my hands before I leave.
You're taking that apart then. There's gonna be lots of tape there for the tape ball.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, I don't know if it's possible to break this down at all. I need the middle part. See, 'cause I need... No, these aren't the same.
Hey, you know what?
These aren't the same. You gotta go back and get them.
I know they're not the same.
I mean the middle. I can't ink the middle.
Yeah, I gotta run home one more time. What for what now?
Pieces.
You know the bag of real build-up bearings that sit in my desk for a year and a half? We finally need them.
The thin, are they these thin bearings or are they?
Yeah, they're for
different?
that kit.
Okay, yeah, because I'm working on this kit.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. So this.
And of course, Michael. Well, one of them fell off the table and Michael kicked it.
I was walking and
So the one that I
in
had,
front of my.
I understand.
the one that I had to complete the rest of the first layers just doesn't exist.
Yeah, so this
So I
comes
can't even get a first
right
layer.
up.
It worked pretty well.
And then.
It works well, except for the part where it's made of garbage material.
Well, that's just the testing.
It is.
Yeah.
If it's made of anything but scrap, this is okay.
Well, he could make another layer that make it stronger.
I know.
Well, and here's the other thing is the way you cut it. It's been it really need to be turned 90 degrees and then cut that way. These.
Yeah,
right,
so if you want to remake this, we can
No,
more for
I
stuff while I go and get those.
I know.
We can test.
I've
keep testing
still
with
got
that.
stuff to work on.
Yeah, I'll be back again.
I'm gonna go sit in the room with the littler guys. So. I'll leave my coat on there.
Oh, you know a good thing about this is live streaming. When we go back to figure out what we did on these days in the notebook
That's what I
because we
said.
forgot to do anything.
I said that a while ago. Congrats. Okay. Why was that there?
I found that on the floor.
Good.
It was right next to you.
I looked where you said you kicked it.
I thought I kicked something under the workbench.
Well, it's not whatever I needed.
But you need to remember where it is.
Of course it was. Man, this video really sucks, doesn't it? Just a long distance camera on a table of people working on stuff that nobody can see.
Yep. We need to have the camera above the table.
Very. Is there another red wrench laying around that I can grab? Really, Jerry? Really, Jerry? Come on. Jerry decided to stop by the street.
Get the tray out. Before what we had seemed like it would work.
Yeah, what'd you do with the
I just moved it. So it's at an angle.
Alright.
Yeah, that motor doesn't work.
Yeah, so next thing you can do, because this is something that Jerry said that I would need to fix if we were going to use it, is you see how those screws, the red ones on the inside between the motor and the channel? Space those out a little bit. Give them a little bit of breathing room so that they're not rubbing up against the motor. Yes, Jerry, I know you were there. I also know that Jerry is the only person there.
You can take over the camera and start taking the box.
We could, but then we would have a blank live stream.
There's no one.
Yeah, that doesn't mean other people wouldn't watch. Just because I'm skeptical that it's going to be useful right now doesn't mean that it won't be.
I might be someone to watch. When my uncle asked what I did ever live for this film video.
Copy paste. Not that. Where's your ass picture on? See, Yeah, we actually have to. Look how big this bag is. 4 of these.
There's
Oh, that
only
feels
4 in there?
Oh, that's still fine.
Quantity 4 of these. This whole bag.
Yeah, but we have to switch that one.
Feel it.
Look at what you have to begin with. I don't need to feel it.
Water door I do. Put in.
You still have to this right now.
Okay.
You just pick this thing up and it just falls. You know what butter
Any of them.
but we
That one's busted.
there's another one that we use that.
Yeah, now here's the trick. A longer screw. And you can do it all with one hand because I'm holding a nut in place. Not that kind of screw. I can grab it right now. You just need to get straight. Don't shut the washer out. Come on, thread it. Do it, thread it. Yeah, there we go. Good, got it. That was less painful than I thought. I was expecting to drop it and have to do everything over at least twice. Really named magazines. The mac and cheese sandwich. Why did Mr. Fuller just put on sad the playlist? So why did Mr. Fuller just put on sad the playlist? What's our goal for this season? I know I asked this before, but what's our goal? Good question. Are we trying to make it the Worlds, or are we just trying to get an award at state? Oh my! I just did something stupid.
I walked in the restroom and we just said Koza keys, so I walked away.
Good call. I don't know how to go get.
It was kind of like he said it.
March on in there and say, hey, why are you threatening toads? Okay, your mac and cheese is gone.
We just strolled away to the door, looked at him, and then drove away. He didn't say a word.
We have another person on.
So,
So we have another
It's Jerry.
person.
no, it's 3.
Oh, stay on. Boy, it's so delayed. I'm like,
What's up?
it's delayed. I forgot.
Oh, it's very delayed. Okay, maybe not very delayed. Comments,
It's delayed enough where I'm like, where the heck am I on the screen?
comments are not delayed. Video is.
Yeah.
Please comment. And back.
Send the microwave.
Go get your frickin' food.
Just letting it cool off.
on the top. Congrats, you successfully heated them. I was sliding with a big plastic. Here really needs to work on something. Look at the title, it's just Space Cadet Meeting B720. Couldn't be more boring if you tried. Also couldn't be more misleading if you tried.
We just had a CJ Q&A today. Well, I mean, we just had a CJ Q&A schedule.
What we need to do is advertise it as a Q&A. Imagine that was somebody that checked in from Twitter and immediately left. Also, Gary's probably that. You know how to tell?
There's only one person.
Not on there.
I would say you could look out the window, but they're all included.
I'm boarded up so their video doesn't look like garbage.
You still need to take your routine photo. You still need to take your routine photo. And this. That's also we have to have
Isn't big something inside?
you can't see.
And by something big, you mean somebody was got a speeding ticket and decided to offset it by getting another speeding ticket away from the cops.
Sure.
Or a crackhead joining from the police again.
It could be Jerry getting a speeding ticket.
I really
Doubt
should
it.
say that.
He's probably just about that. If he's not,
Well, yeah, that was.
that was him.
It could have been. We don't know which way things.
I did. It was that way.
It could have been yours.
Can you do you not have directional hearing?
I do.
It's kind of the point of having two ears instead of one in the middle of your forehead.
What year?
Yeah, they look a lot different too. Same reason that people, animals as a whole evolved to have two eyes instead of one, because not having depth perception is kind of bad.
Who's that?
It should be in here.
You ever come to that when I feel like it?
And that was long gone. I got that in Spain.
Is there any left?
Candy? No.
No, I meant constant.
No.
Yeah. Okay, now you can have my German. My turn. Why do you have so many 2-packs of these? Why are they two? Why are they in tubes?
Because that's how they came. That's all from that original kit.
Was there candy in there or is that like a board game?
It's candy.
Also, how is there so much hair in this box?
Rabbits.
Okay.
That's all you need to know. Rabbits.
That's what I said, yeah. By the way, we had a second person for exactly half a second.
Yep.
They dipped out as soon as they realized that the video quality sucks and a quarter of the screen is in different things.
We need a camera up closer.
Yeah, we do.
I tried a second cell one.
I do wonder if that's actually a person.
As opposed to what? A robot?
If you're watching,
I really don't think
Show
Wait.
some sign of
let's
life.
show some sign because I think it's YouTube screwing with us.
That or one of our phones is like on it in the background.
Who are you?
We don't know if this is a person or not.
it's
What?
not.
It says one concurrent viewer.
It's YouTube. YouTube being YouTube. And if it is a person, they don't know how to
Yeah.
use YouTube.
So
So
we're
it's really
watching
bad.
That's my bin that has random. That's my random thing.
This is where anything we need goes. How is this even supposed to attach?
Not really. Here's another Delaware feature.
Hey Jerry, I have a feeling that this first layer you put together isn't right in the first place.
It is. I know it is.
Then how the heck?
No, look at the instructions.
Wow.
Well,
If
that's why you don't
this
know.
is right, I should be able to duplicate it, but that doesn't.
It's not though, because there's different pieces. Because it's built to hold 4 layers.
And they don't work unless you have the whole thing together. It's
Well, then
like
we
it's
shouldn't
like
use
this.
it.
It's like this one.
You said you just needed the bearings to make a thing for it. You said you weren't gonna fully instructions.
I know.
So I want to go get your bearings. You were gonna do original. Don't try copying
It doesn't hurt anything to put the whole thing together.
Not put it on all
It's gonna be too big. It's gonna stick up.
Yeah, and it'll be like that
It's
thing's like content.
Is it?
It's gonna be
Because
way
it's
too big.
it's this, but 3 more times than that.
Yeah.
Does it come with all the same pieces though? So no, then I think no, then you should be able to make just this.
How? How do I get this to?
Pull up the instructions for the original kit. Figure it out.
There's gotta be a different like end cap.
Pull up the instructions for the original kit, and it will tell you absolutely everything you need to know. Am I wrong?
I'm skeptical
It goes
because
together like this.
I
If you
walked
have
in
another
there,
one
it's
that's
photos
like that.
of actually
Like that,
working,
yeah.
and they're talking about
But,
clothes.
Well, they're okay right now. So it came with all these, right?
Jerry, those holes don't even like it doesn't even line up.
I'm gonna say it one more time.
I know.
Look up the instructions, and it will tell you everything you need to know and how you can shortcut it.
Or at least it should give me an idea of how to do it. Jerry, what's the name of this linear slide?
Yes.
Just go to Go Build and look at their linear slide kits.
Oh, I can tell you who the one person is.
Somebody leave your phone on?
Your mother.
Is it?
Yeah.
Convenient.
Oh, why? What's she commenting on? What's she telling us not to do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You're the only person that wants to comment on my stream. Okay, the 4-stage is 2 sets of that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I really don't want to do that.
Figure out how the two stage goes together. Probably the same parts.
Well, that's the 2 stage is what I got. The 2 stage is this.
Then make it have a longer rail.
Well, only one longer rail. Just the bottom.
Yeah, just do that. the metal outsmarting you?
No, I'm just thinking.
He's being outsmarted by metal.
You get outsmarted by plastic all the time. That's literally your job. Try and not get outsmarted by plastic.
No, it's the machine that makes the plastic. That's the problem.
No, it's the plastic.
This doesn't work.
The machine is supposed to help you control the plastic.
9 times out of 10, it's a problem with the machine.
I made this better.
Yeah, but you only need the machine to control it.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah. Made this better. It says you have like a 90 degree, it has like a 45.
It works better. A lot better than what we had before.
And I fixed it up. It's actually like put the top before you. And this will just slip off.
You just burned yourself.
Good job.
Ben got his tongue stuck to a metal pole last night.
You did?
I heard you say it.
Oh no, it was a good minute or two.
Is it really that long?
Yeah. You started freaking out a little bit too.
No.
Yeah.
I gotta eat it off. Not over.
Yeah, you don't suck your tongue back, you spit on it.
So you spit up, you like, use your own spit.
You didn't expect to get your tongue stuck, did you? Your tongue stuck, did you?
English here.
Lift a metal pole.
Huh?
Why'd you lift the metal pole in the first place?
Yes.
We were walking around the ice at like 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, I was like, this is
Was it really?
Guess what I was doing at that time?
Sleeping?
Homework.
Your e-learning work?
We had a project over the weekend, and I'm with Peter and Ross.
Ah, good luck.
We haven't done anything.
Peter won't do anything unless you make it.
That's not my concern, to be honest.
Before we recorded a 90-minute podcast overnight. Took a lot longer than you think, because Peter doesn't like to research.
It does not take a lot longer than I think. Probably took exactly as long as
Probably shouldn't be talking about.
Yeah, that's right.
Get the dangus. The 2-stage should be good, actually. Oh. Because 2-stage implies 3 pieces. 4-stage is actually 5 pieces, by the way. Which is why it's like such a nightmare to do.
I like how we still used like all the season for awareness. We still like throughout the whole season we still used the ones that 3D printed like the first day.
Wait, what?
The gold minerals.
Yeah. Yeah, we sort of did. I think they make a 4-stage cascade kit that's like that anyway.
Last year's game.
No kidding. That didn't answer my question.
You asked why they made it.
Yeah. Why did they make one like that? Is the question. They already had a 4-stage cascade kit.
That one was built for going vertical.
The other one worked vertically too. I'm asking why they made one that doubled back on itself. Because both at first, second, and third glance, it doesn't make any sense.
Money.
Yes, that's probably the right answer.
Build your drink. Bounty picks up still quicker, and each year 2 times more fuel, you can use less than leading Bounty brands. Bounty, the quicker big run.
So when are you guys gonna find something else to do?
Yes. What else can we do?
Anything. You can make another belt. You could.
Spin around in circles and look at the skull.
Was that how?
Can't see.
Was that in English then?
You're gonna see where I'm sitting. I was just trying to.
I don't think that was English either.
Ben was spinning in circles so you can see what I did.
You just threw the data. So. Now you have an idea.
Alright, so wheels are fixed on that. I don't want you guys sitting here doing nothing.
What I said.
So, what else needs to be done?
Yeah. I'll make the belt work nicely.
So, our camera, right?
That's where the camera's at.
Do we have two of those cameras?
Mom's,
Oh, Mom's got the one.
that's where it's at. She's using the piano.
Do we need to order a camera?
I think so, yeah. No, there is two, but I think one started acting goofy.
How much is the camera? $10?
Not after the pandemic.
Huh?
The prices on cameras skyrocketed.
Really?
Yeah. We'd be best off actually stealing one.
There's one for $10.
Do we want to spend? Hold on. You want to get one for $45?
Yeah, $6 one here.
Good thing. I can grab one for work for $46.
No.
We're telling if this one will do what you need.
It definitely will. Cameras are, at least like webcams, are pretty standard.
You don't know till you get it here.
Jerry, cameras shouldn't be guesswork.
I have no clue what's compatible with that hub. It's temperamental of what it takes and what it does. Like I said, the only way to know is to try it.
Well, you know that one works, right?
Yeah.
If I get this one, we just swap them. Because that one you can use, or this one you'd be able to use with that, I believe.
Yeah.
So, for $7, does that go?
Yeah, might as well see if it works.
If it doesn't, you always can return it.
It'll be here by the next meeting, so. Alright.
Alright, so as of now, it's going to run down, back, this way.
Okay, Ben, what are you doing?
Huh?
Are you doing something?
I'm working on the belt.
Yeah.
I was going to give you something I don't want to do.
Michael's open.
Well, that's a surprise.
What? Jerry telling somebody to do something just because he doesn't feel like it? What?
Give me the phone. Or not. So,
There's no battery.
Okay, Jerry, I believe in you.
You're running into everything.
no, everything is running into me.
But you're saying moving.
You know, I've seen people get ran over by a car that's not moving before, but this is a full next level. You know how that happens, by the way? You know how you get ran over by a car that's not moving? No, skateboarding. You try to go under a car and then the skateboard's too high. And
I
you
had a
smack your chin.
guy at work.
That is how you die doing that. You will break a jaw if you're trying to go under a car and it turns out to be too high. That'd be a very painful experience. Another advice.
The guy at work got run over by his own vehicle, and he was the driver.
That happens
No
more
car.
often
You
than
didn't
not.
put the You're not putting the brakes on.
I can't remember exactly how the story went,
You didn't put it in park?
but he kneeled down. Something happened, so he got out of it. It was still running. Like, got on one knee in front of it, and it rolled over his knee, and he couldn't move it. And he was just there, and it kept creeping forward, and it tore him up.
Oh, that sounds like the worst way.
Oh, it's horrible. Horrible story here. But that's how they'll introduce themselves. Yeah, I'm the guy that ran himself over.
At least what I'm talking about is like a literal not moving car. Like one that's parked with nobody in it, that's not on. I'm talking about somebody like skateboarding down a hill trying to go under a car. So you like lay down on the board, and then either your foot catches on the way under, and you forget to turn it sideways, or your chin catches.
Yeah.
People have like broken their jaws because they forget to turn their head sideways or something. You gotta know, like, if you're gonna do that, at least learn exactly how tall the car is so that you don't do that.
So do we wanna?
No.
Really?
I created a bad habit, Mr. Fuller.
Which one?
The one where they copy me and do that crap.
When what?
Say yes or no, even when it doesn't make sense.
So the other thing we were talking about the other day is something that grips the rings, sucks them in. What do we need for that?
We want to buy the proper parts for my computer.
What do you need for it?
So it goes together without like flat sheet being bent 3 different directions to stay on there.
What parts do you need?
The ones in the cap. That's not helpful. And that's right, because I don't want to pull it up.
Well, I don't want to. So,
well, we know that
where the wheels come from? The green wheels.
Andy Mark.
Was Randy Mark? Okay. So if you know what wheels maybe we want for an intake.
I'd like to order one more of these big green ones. Because this one I would like to order a pair of them just in case. And I only get the one. And because that works with my CAD model, I built one with a hex board that actually matches the Rex shaft size. So then we don't want to have to convert the Rex shaft. No, that's what this is designed for. Originally Rex shaft.
So, well, I'll look them up.
I'm just saying, converting to Rex shaft is not something we want to do unless we need to. Well, that portion of that design is already made around it. I know, but I'm not talking about. Because I'm not talking about it in terms of that. I'm talking about in terms of having to. No, it's not all around. It's just the one. I'm talking about picking out a bunch of Rex parts. And I've already gone through the trouble of doing that. 5 things.
Alright, so they were expo markers. Those are coming.
What time we got? 3:10. Holy crap.
So what's the latest we can stay today?
I'm
I will
supposed to
be
work with
leaving.
Uncle Scott at like 4.
I will be leaving at 4:10.
Okay, so you got like a half hour left.
I don't know.
Sometimes we spare all.
That's how you steal it from your mom's classroom. We'll have her.
Or you could just ask for one. She could probably give you one from her classroom without stealing it.
You could steal it from her own classroom.
I'm telling you that she probably doesn't even need to steal it. You could just get one.
But it's funny fighting with you.
So, are we better off with little wheels?
Because the
Like
big
the
ones,
slider ones that we
the antiques are best off with the 2-inch ones.
Oh, okay.
Because
I just
because you gotta go up against the glass,
we won't.
right?
That the goal is
Oh,
to not
which one are the little ones? Because I'm thinking like this compared to the little green one.
So that's what I'm asking,
The goal is
right? So if we put something on there that
Well,
pops down, it doesn't stick out too far.
What we
just
need-
push
from
the
all those I've seen that use wheels, they have one that rotates this way, and they have a counter-rotating one that comes this way to kick the rings up onto.
okay, but we're
I
not
think
talking
we're
about
good with
replacing.
this.
We're not
All we
talking
need
about
is one
replacing the
to-
belt.
All you need is one to kick them in.
We need one to give it a little bit of extra push.
So whether they do this,
Because we know it doesn't need too much extra push.
right,
You know that, right?
or whatever that.
Well, it's gonna be something that slips down.
So that's what, before we order anything, that's what you guys gotta figure out,
Yeah.
right?
I suggest big wheels. I wrote big wheels because I was planning on big shoes. I wrote 1/2
For a
rubber.
half inch.
Not half inch.
Oh, that's what I see.
Alright, fine. I'll just change it to 2 or 3.
Doesn't matter, I know what you mean.
Ben, or someone hold this, please.
That one line is very poorly written. It now says 1/2 green rubber wheels. Ben, 2/3 green rubber wheels, or 2 or 3 green rubber wheels. I rewrote it so it's not that.
I could always rewrite it where it says.
He could, but I could also rewrite his forehead. So
Wait,
it's
Ben
E.
understands fractions?
Barely.
2/3 is a fraction, Ben. What's that in decimal form?
That's a good question, Dan.
No, he just doesn't know fractions.
I know he thinks them actively avoids them, but
You probably fell asleep in the class.
I've fallen asleep.
Oh, you're gonna hate trig.
Trig is fractions using radians. And,
That makes it even worse, because it's not normal numbers.
yeah. Pi over 2 is 90 degrees.
Because pi equals 100.
No, that's not why. It's a conversion. It's a different unit, Gary.
Yeah.
Even though pi is a number, it's a different unit. Pi is the unit in that case.
And it's not the good tasting pi, it's the number.
No.
I had 4 tables. Where does one go?
They're in your pocket.
I believe it. This is oh my god, it's not that. Alright, I need a pin on both sides. Oh, I need a pin here. Today's gonna go so fast and I'm gonna feel sad at the end of it. I just described the school day, didn't I?
Yep.
Goes too quick sometimes and too slow other times. You always end up hating yourself because you didn't get as much done as you should have.
I need some sort of flyer.
What kind?
Anything?
Cool.
You can grab me something.
If I wasn't in the middle of something and people were doing nothing, I would. But yeah, by the way, Jared, when you said 2 pieces of metal earlier, it's not. It's 3 pieces of metal. I'm losing. Because the way I'm setting it up, it's going to be 3. I did figure out a way to do it. I didn't really get any help from the guy, but. Whatever this playlist is, it really likes Shinedown, doesn't it? You would think Will made it. It's not going to last album, which is probably why I don't like it. Stupid wire! Correct.
Wire does what wire wants.
Uh-huh. Also correct. Take all those bounce, my dude.
There's an Allen wrench somewhere inside.
Somewhere or you know where?
Somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the live stream. Oh, I have such job for Michael.
Now, ready? I got so much Reddit stuff. Oh my god.
It's also Marty Fluff as well, probably.
It's not, it's all white.
Oh yeah, that's Stormy Fluff.
Stormy Fluff. Sunny's black.
Oh yeah.
Did you forget what colors your rabbits were? The 2-colored rabbit makes both colors of fur. Is that news to you?
See. Phone case makes my phone not fit inside this holder.
Those stickers that I had earlier that were in the bag that I sent to you. This time I didn't run out of them. Because if that's the case, then I gotta either go get it. Yeah. Wait, is it? No, it's not. I'm not looking for these, but I should use one. Couldn't try.
Yeah. Where do you put it?
It is. Oh, does that?
And go run it. So you can't do it. While he's building that.
I was
everyone
gonna
else
run
just
the
needs to be
top.
set.
I was gonna run the top and see if it works.
That's fine. Let's do that encoder because I think that's very important. And I think that'll change how you do things going forward.
But they're just huge. Oh, Nick.
Ayo.
Basically. Really? You hit one observer and you gotta run over there?
No, I'm switching this over.
Here.
You dropped the table.
I did drop the tape ball.
Why is there... I did that because I need to steal the camera.
This is a problem. What? I can't find the piece that I need.
Oh, wait.
It's the
Jerry,
specific space.
your screen just went black.
Yeah, you gotta touch it.
It is this space.
Oh.
Yes, we don't have any extras.
Hey, Gary.
At least I don't think this is the same size.
Did you say that Jacob had asked you a question too that you forgot the answer?
Yes.
We should message her today too.
Because I don't know the answer to that question yet.
Oh, okay. Now.
Yeah. I did not know yet.
It's a way of programming encoders.
Have you just not looked into it, or?
I'm out of time.
Here they are. Okay. I don't know. I have 2 left. Okay. That's exactly the number that I need. Actually, no, I only need 1.
Hey, we have the actual person watching. Yeah, we like the wheels a lot. They work great. We don't, or the robot doesn't drift anymore. Wait, did I turn off the microphone?
Check.
Hello. Oh, double microphone.
Okay, make sure we don't have
Turn
double
that one
microphone.
Okay, we
Because
fixed
that's
it.
worse. That's worse even than having one working one.
All right. So yeah, the new wheels were great. We haven't had a single problem with them. And I got rid of my YouTube screen.
Good job.
And the whole base is a lot nicer too, because it's a lot more open. We have a lot more space. And I just lost that screw.
Uh-huh. But yeah, we like the wheels, and we also like the what's it called, the bevel gear system, because it opens up the middle a lot, which is really useful both for this year's game and last year's, if I'm being honest. It would have been nice to do last year, but we didn't have it last year, so.
Can you hear me on this then? Let me steal your phone real quick.
Why, are you just checking to make sure they can
Yeah.
hear?
I think I fixed it.
Hope you did.
Because YouTube has a delay on it normally, but...
It does. YouTube has a standardized delay, which is weird. I couldn't tell you why, but...
Oh wait, I tapped the mirror here. Too late. Yeah, just... I can hear it.
Alright, cool. Is it not doubled either?
Oh, does it sound good?
Cool. Okay. Yeah, on business.
So we're gonna try testing the webcam and the Atomis, which I had written Friday night, but I hadn't tested it yet, so I just didn't go with it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how bad this goes.
Yep. Meanwhile, I'm working on a linear slide.
Michael, bring the roll duct tape with. I feel like we're gonna need it.
Duct tape is somewhere.
Then Ben. Did I write the code in for it to move the shoot the shooter? I'm gonna assume I did. And I forgot a banner. Let's see, how would I want to attach the can? Duct tape's good enough for now. Oh wait, I just put a battery there. Oh well.
Ben, we officially need shaft. So when you go to school, we need metal shafting.
Right. I'll get it if we have Cart Club tomorrow.
Huh?
I said I'll get it if we have Cart Club tomorrow.
Alright, Jerry, need shaft. You got Schultz tomorrow?
If there's school.
We need it this week. So, but by saying tomorrow, I hope to have it by Friday.
Did you snap it?
No, we're just out.
Oh.
We have actual person watch.
Jerry. Let's so you can see the messages.
Okay.
I think I have the camera worked out. I played with it last week a little bit.
Is your microphone on the phone or on there?
It's on phone.
Okay.
It should be on the phone.
It should be.
Yeah. That sounds a lot better than
You might want to turn off the sound so you don't
Oh, yeah.
hear yourself.
I turned down the confidence, so hopefully it detects better. Oh, what did I name it? Because there's two. Oh no, there's one now. This one at rescue. I need to find webcam 1. I hate it that I turned the sound back on. Scan. There we go. For some reason I thought that was a robot. Loud noise. Ultimate auto. And the camera actually turned on. To my surprise. Okay. There's a person at your door, Michael.
Okay. There's a lot. It could be mine or my grandma's. I don't know.
Let's see how bad this goes. I can already tell you it does not see the radio. How close does it need to be? Sees it there, so we'll run with it there. Oh, I messed up. This is the first time running like this, so we'll see how bad this goes. Considering I haven't tested the encoders yet, I'll salvage your phone, Michael. Alright, it's running. And it's spinning circles.
It's not supposed to happen.
No, it's supposed to go over there.
You put the encoder on yet?
I put it on the motors because I'm out of wire right now.
Huh?
I'm out of wire now without having to do extra equipment.
What do you mean you're out of wire?
I'm trying to get the autonomous to work where it doesn't spin in circles. Okay, that's what it just did.
What's more important?
What?
What's more important?
Whatever gets us the most points. I don't know.
He needs to put the encoder on the shooter motor. So it doesn't matter what our battery does, it'll always turn the same.
Now we see how dead my laptop is.
Oh, gee. A battery of yours being dead?
So first we're going to figure out which motors are spinning backwards.
For what?
That's not good.
No, that doesn't sound good at all.
I guess if I can't recreate it.
Lift it up and wiggle the wheels, make sure everything's tight. There should be no play because there was
This one's locking up.
the problem.
Alright. Oh,
Oh, the wheel's loose. Just the one?
I need a
Who
rubber.
did that one?
I did blue side.
Oh, this
Oh,
wheel's
no,
on
You did one on
backwards.
the other
I did the blue side.
Hey,
Alright, what wrench
do you
is that?
guys know that these wheels can go on backwards?
What?
Yeah, there is a forwards and a backwards. It's dependent on which side's like.
I'm gonna I can just tighten the screw down for now.
No,
so we can keep
what
this-
size?
don't. Let's just not.
Well, this whole assembly's got to come apart again.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously?
Just grab me a red wrench real quick.
Alright, tip the robot down real quick so I can show you how this should line up.
Hold on, this one will take me a couple seconds.
I know, but he's gonna take a couple seconds to get back. So, here. There you go. And got a linear slide.
Nice.
And it should mount like there.
Show the people on YouTube.
Yeah. Just a simple linear slide. It's got plenty of room on this inside to
Wobble grabber.
to work.
Wobble,
with
wobble,
stuff.
wobble.
Yes, should work for wobble. If needed, I can flip this 180 degrees so we can have this like flat surface to work on. But on this bottom part, we've got like this whole area to work on getting it mounted to the robot. That's making bad noises, Jerry.
I prefer if it doesn't do that. So as of now, I'm thinking we do something like that. Granted, we don't have any mounting made up for it, but
Now I see loose bearings in there.
well, yeah. Are we gonna have time to work on them?
Well, watch that. I gotta figure out what you guys put on backwards.
Everything, I'm guessing.
You guys redo all these?
I think they did, which is probably why a couple of them are messed up.
Yeah, there's
It's
pieces
because they had to do all of them.
There's pieces missing.
Is it Michael's side too?
Probably both.
What's missing?
Bearings.
Oh,
You
I
know,
just kept all.
important things. Oh, and there's also screws coming out of that wheel. Okay, time to go fix things.
Well, it's 3:30, so I can figure out the upper end of this or the lower end. Which would be preferred? I can either, well,
Do the upper.
upper? Okay. That's gonna require, do we want to work off of a flat surface? Or,
If that's the thing I already made sure. Where would that ended up?
I don't know, we put it, I didn't take it.
I didn't leave this section of room, so. But yeah, there's bearings and screws missing, so.
Here. Alright, how does this mount? This mounts flat. Okay, so I will need to flip it. That's one screw. And actually that fixes a problem that I made earlier if I flip it. Minor problem, but still a problem.
I'm making out square on my backpack right now. There.
Ben, can you read me those messages? I can't read them from here.
It's a.
I can't see the last couple things.
Oh wait. Yeah, he's right. You put the wheels on back. You put the wheels on the wrong spot. That's why it was driving in circles.
The wheels that right where they came
There's
Yeah,
also
wait.
screws and bearings missing.
No, no, it's not how that
The
happened.
wheels, we took
The
them
wheels
off one
did
at
not
a time.
change. The wheels
Yeah,
have not
so
The
changed.
wheels aren't changed, they're just on backwards.
Yeah,
That's it.
because they're supposed to be an X pattern.
From which side though? They're an X pattern from the top.
X pattern from both sides.
Wait,
No,
hold
oh,
on.
wait,
One
yeah.
at a
No, it'll be backwards on the bottom.
We took them off one
The
at a
wheels are in
time.
the right spot, they're just backwards.
But we changed it one at a
Yeah,
time.
we did them one at a time.
That's what's
That's why I
confusing
said
me
they're in
now.
the right spot, they're just backwards.
No,
No,
they're
we put
fine.
them the right. We put them back the way we took them off.
They should be fine.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we
'cause
took
you're-
them
from the
off
top
one
it
at a
looks right.
time.
Slight problem, I can't flip this 180. Here,
Let's take hold of my camera. Gonna get you out of fixing this. I can put that on a tripod.
What's that?
He's sitting there holding the camera. So
Here, give it to
help
me.
him put the rope.
Go for it, Benjamin.
So,
Oh wait, I don't know how to control it though. Oh, look at that.
move
Woo!
it around.
I'm feeling fancy.
Jerry.
Do you have the thing?
I'm gonna go check on the others.
Slight problem, putting it backwards. Putting this backwards lines up the hole very badly. Can you see that? Just like-
Hey, Jer. What'd you do?
Oh, okay, thank you.
Hello.
Gentlemen, so here we are in true Space Cadets fashion. What are we, 1 month from state?
Yeah. No, like 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's 1 month.
Oh.
1 month from the 6th, March 6th. And the Vex robot is completely taken apart. So we're gonna put it back together and hopefully it'll be better, right?
Yep.
Yep.
More points was the goal.
We should add a giant pizza cutter on there, you know?
Well, let's get the robot working first, and then you can add the personality, okay?
What?
You can give it personality. Yeah,
Unique.
unique. Right.
We're not gonna be playing Rex Robotic. We're gonna be
Alright, go ahead and put the horn on the bottom.
Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah. He's saying the thing that we were figuring out, yeah.
Always appreciate your help, Mr. Bateman.
Well, that's what made me think it was upside down. I was looking at it.
That's the thing we gotta get stuck in our head. Which way is it? From the top or from the bottom?
There. There, you lost your job to a piece of metal.
What is it with you and thinking that saying that technology bad is like an insult?
Okay. So you see these here, if you look at them, you'll see one of these sides goes in further than the other.
The side that goes
Yeah,
further
so the
than
hub needs to be on the side that's not as deep. So that one needs to get changed.
Yeah.
Okay, see how that hub's countersunk in and that one's not?
Yeah, Jerry's got it
We
down.
didn't touch this, okay. Yeah, my con, I never took these apart unless
What?
Michael did.
Yeah,
No, I
X-Pattern
didn't.
from the top. But like, these are the new wheels here, and as Michael moves it, I really like them. We've had no problems with them so far, other than the fact we built it wrong.
Well,
Come on,
that's
camera,
not the
focus.
wheels. That's just us.
There we go. But yeah, these work really good. We haven't had any problems with them. And the robots never moved smoother or straighter than we've ever had before. So.
I don't think you said that right. It's never moved. Wait.
It's always drifting.
It's never. I think the easy way to say it is that it's never been better. At least at the driving end of it. What were those needle noses that I had earlier? The smaller ones, or the thinner ones, not smaller. You like them?
Yeah, he did.
What did I steal?
He did.
This needs to go right here, Jerry.
Same as this one. Oh, good. You just ordered some? That's good, because like I said, I really enjoy them. We used to have. Oh, they're on the other robot. I'm not moving that thing.
Here. You can still.
You want to explain the new wobble bed?
It's not done. It's not even close.
Yeah, so you just build them.
I'm not gonna bother.
Wobble bed.
I'm not gonna bother with it yet because it's a work in progress. Probably we might not even have it for the next meet. The goal is to get it for then, but
But like I just made the. I think I just made our gripping mechanism for it. So
the first prototype version.
yeah,
of
first
it.
prototype. So it's this thing here.
Can you see if it's focusing?
Yeah. And pretty much what this does is it comes up to the wobble, servo comes up, grips around it, and it does pretty good, but then we can just release it onto the ground and drop it once it's ready. We like working with this plastic board because we have a lot of it and it's easy to cut.
Yeah. We've got enough scrap that's lasted us like the last 2 years.
And this is CJ's tape ball. Soon to be
Yeah.
a bowling ball.
That's made of all the excess from my belt.
I feel like there's something missing, but there's not. There is. It's a spacer.
Michael.
Wait.
I didn't.
No,
lose
those
anything.
bearings aren't loose in it. Oh wait, no, this one's missing. Alright, so this one needs it. So we gotta-
Missing is ultimately comes down to like worse than loose. Missing is worse than loose because that means it's just gonna
Alright,
straight
so
up
better
break
start pulling
it.
that off. There's a spacer that goes between this bearing and the
Oh, is it that?
motor. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, but look, it's probably sitting right over here right now.
CJ might have used it.
What is it? A spacer.
Nope. I didn't take any extra spacers. I didn't take anything more than I needed.
This type of fixie bearing.
No, it'll be the actual like spacer. Oh, it's fun. We gotta find it. Where would it be?
Who's ready for action? Wrap up my choice points at Ameristar in our land-based gaming area, with plenty of space and 71 games on the way. All connected to free covered parking. When you need a break, relax in one of our spacious hotel rooms. In a sports betting, placing your bets has never been easier at our new Barstool Sports. With over 35 locations, keep playing and earning with my choice. You'll want to get in on this action. Only at Ameristar East Chicago. Less than 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-900.
Got it. Oh my god. Alright, for future reference, please, for the love of God, do not take these screws out.
You think we took them out?
I did not. I'm putting extra in so that we can have
Or
a.
what?
Nice. Oh wait, there's not even one in this one. Let's see. Screws.
Why does this song exist? So generic and.
Yep, there's
I think I've told you this before, Ben, but the more that I listen
So we
to
need to find
your
it.
Death Punch, the more that I listen to these guys, the less I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
It's so goddamn repetitive. All of their
It-
songs sound the same.
They really do.
Their best song is in my opinion, still the instrumental. You know, Canto 34?
Can't say that I can.
That's fine.
Is that big?
That's their best
There's
song.
a
It's
spacer
an
in
instrumental.
between here. Is there supposed to be one?
No.
Because in between this and the motor, I can see a spacer.
That's where. Oh, okay, that's where the spacer that time. What? Look at that gap.
Oh.
There's a spacer.
Through
Oh, why is
there's
this
a
spacer
spacer
there?
I didn't
That's not, I didn't, that's not the one I did.
There's a spacer.
Okay, what do you? Oh wait,
There it is.
it came out. Yeah. And these aren't.
I did one and two.
You also did one on top one. I don't know which one.
I did this one.
Yeah, stuff running right away. We messed up. No one cares.
Is the steering.
What have you messed up? What are you gonna fix? And it's
Well, yeah, I'm just showing Michael that.
We just ordered some for Nice.
New Wi-Fi works good.
What's up?
New Wi-Fi works good in here. So you can stream 1080 video through it.
Finger claw version 1.
It just extends out when you lift it. Okay, so it sits like this, and can you move it in towards the middle? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So it comes in around so that the middle layer is like here.
Here, I'll go get two.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And then you're attaching that to a one here, up and down.
So I'll go get two.
Alright, I like that idea, yeah. I think I've said this before, Ben, but these guys are like the ultimate macho tough guys with like tiny brains. Here.
Oh, figured out why. So it's either threaded and not threaded? I think it's good for a not threaded bolt.
I didn't. So maybe once you do it.
It's not like we stay up till 5 a.m. or anything.
I do that.
No, I wasn't asleep around 2 or 3.
Martin woke me up.
And then you called me.
Good thing we didn't leave the gate open on the ice, that was bad.
Yeah.
Considering he took off when we were on the ice.
Here. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. Does it work?
He's
more
dumb.
smoothly?
He's going to start chasing geese or something.
Right now they're working on the actual what this is gonna go on.
Cool, cool.
Thank God.
Alright. You can tell by the way Patty took, he's looking for a way up as well. To get off the way. So your mom must have let him out, man.
She did. She apparently had Nick go out there for him.
Cool. Alright, let's put this back together, man. So.
Oh, this music there, but it's not. Right, and just say it's gone. Because I don't.
Alright, Ben, go ahead and reattach this. Which one came out of here? Let's say it was this one. Wait, which one came out?
Alright, ignore me, I'm just gonna hit something with some vice grips real quick.
How are we supposed to ignore you when you do
Which spacer came out of the robot?
The shorter one.
Huh?
Shorter one.
Yeah, this is a short one.
Alright, go ahead and reattach this, Ben.
You guys got like 10 minutes left.
I know, I'm working, I'm speeding. I'm going speed
I
mode.
am speed.
Have fun.
I'm just thinking all the
You might wanna put that right- you're back on the
double
wall
bars
on
names
there.
that Will showed me like last year.
Other way.
You know, I honestly hate the fact that Sean Young's gotten like more popular in the last few years because their last few albums are their worst by far.
Yeah?
Yeah. Will likes, for reference, Will and I both like them a decent amount. Will likes their second album, I like their first and third the most. If that gives you an idea, between the two of us, we like none of their last three. None of their last three are like even in the question. What time we got?
It's like 10 till.
Yeah, I'll probably leave whenever I get this finalized.
Alright.
I got it flipped around, by the way, so we can have this upper part. But I had to add an extension onto here, so that we could have this. So this extension is entirely for this. And it was a nightmare getting every single one of these screws in. Every single one is painful.
There are so many screws missing here.
I need a red.
I mean, on one motor, there's like 5 of them.
See what kind of red sockets we got because
That's what this is for. This should be down here.
it's not
final tie should be on this, should be right here. That's what that's for. And it rides on this. Right, so that helps stop part of your wiggle. Now we know. Now we know why the wiggle's there, because that wasn't on there.
Oh, Dad,
Well, the wiggle's on the bottom layer, not the top.
Yes, sir.
we're done now. We're as far as we can get without the shaft.
Without the shaft.
Can we
So-
go run around? Because I know like 9 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so
Alright, how soon do you want to close up the stream?
Man, whenever we leave.
Right when we leave?
Whenever we leave.
Well, that's gonna be pretty soon.
If you're still watching, if you guys want, I can send you guys the files for these side plates that I designed. They fit really good. And they make it a lot better so we don't run over the rings anymore.
Yeah, just drop that in chat if you want it.
And I can
If you got the same base, it fits within the 18 too.
and then I can also, if your printer's not big enough for them, I can print them for you as well. There was one time some of these actually I do want to fix. Like I can see the air gap in it, but I don't know how close it is.
Well, keep in mind how close we're cutting that.
No, I mean here.
I know.
If I move that,
I'm saying with regards to the 18.
Yeah, I won't. If I just move this, if I just cut a millimeter out of that, it'll be fine. This is the Straker base V2, and the only difference we have in it is an older, I think we have, the only difference in it is we changed the size, actually, so that would actually change whether or not these would fit in a robot. But this here, we've changed these middle two to space this out a bit different. This is a 1, 2, 3. We moved them. If this is a 9-hole, 9-hole section channel in here, as opposed to I think the stock 11.
Stock is, I want to say the stock is 11, yeah. And the other thing that is, we moved that bar, we moved that middle bar, this one, we moved it back on the robot so that we had more room in the front. So it's like a little bit more of a horseshoe shape. It gives us a little bit more space.
However, I think it did fit with the stock one. It was only once I added the odometry pods on the side when it turned.
Yeah.
Which is why we had to make it smaller. I'll have to double check it.
Long story short, it fits pretty nice.
And don't do odometry unless you know what you're doing. That's what I figured.
Okay, more particular than that. Don't do odometry unless you really need it.
But so far we don't. However, I haven't programmed with Thomas yet, so.
Where's the red that I had?
Real?
Really? It's that hole right there. Yeah, I know, but it is one right in.
I can always just swap this out for something static. And I know, but okay, here's the problem that I have with that. Here's the problem I have with that. This needs to be an end cap, right?
I don't know.
We don't have something better for an end cap. And that's my problem with this.
What is it you're trying to set up? The new. Watch out, Mike. I'm trying to read. Sorry.
That's
Are you trying to set up the new drive base, or what are you trying to set up? Or the camera? Because the camera, if it's not detecting things, and you're in Java, lower the confidence rate to 60%. That's what worked for me best in Rover Ruckus. I don't know about now. If not, in about a week, I'll have a different solution that won't be TensorFlow based.
Only this bottom part.
It'll probably be OpenCV. I can give you that if you need, if you need it.
There's nothing there. No wiggle there. Top one only has wiggle this way.
You get in?
And that's because of
Alright, so.
this.
No, you didn't.
No,
But
yeah,
again,
give
as
me the
it
right.
extends up, it's less wiggly. So that's good.
I should have touched it.
It's the most wiggly at the bottom part,
See, that's what I'm going.
but as you go up, it's like way more. It's way more stable when it locks together.
Yeah, it is.
It's crossfit.
Okay.
Oh, it's because. Loosen these. You shouldn't tighten these until you get the motor in.
All right. So my current idea is that this is going to go something like here. Does that seem good?
Ah,
Here.
encoder.
It can,
Yeah, so what is it specifically, because I know Jacoba sent me something, what is it specifically that you need help with on the encoders? Because I probably can help you with that. Take that stroke. You gotta loosen these two, then put those two, and then take those. I hate the 2 minute YouTube delay.
I mean, it's not 2 minutes. It's more like 30 seconds though. So
Just enough to be inconvenient.
it is. We gotta check and see if there's a way to lower that.
With that, I'm pretty sure an adult is supposed to cut it.
Sure.
So then that student aren't using equipment that will, yeah.
well, that's the same way with first stuff too, right? Technically.
No, it's
Cub Scouts. I get my kids club rules mixed up. Yeah, so that's good. So that does verify that then.
And one of the students must be present.
So I need to design that
During
thing.
the cut.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, I'll make that cut.
Could you make something?
Loosen them. Just
Here's an idea. Could you make something where this kind of rod just goes like here through a slot?
Oh, well, what I did try initially was
Jamming it through.
They
what jamming
asked
through what
about
happened.
something.
Was it just
Not everyone that's
because
inspection might
yeah, just bent it.
know
Well, that's because of the
that
material though.
off branch of the
But in
rule.
Fusion,
So you
I
wanna
went to a
have
slot.
a little mention of it somewhere.
Yeah, I do that.
Jared, you're trying to use the encoders to help with
Arm control. So if that's wobble arm,
'Cause then you.
I think I have a section. I think I have an example section of code somewhere. I'll have to find it. I can send it over. But that's what we used began last year on the lift. See, if you're just trying to like hit a button and it goes to position, or like put it in programming, that shouldn't be that hard to do.
Just takes a little bit of time. Just
It takes some time to set up. Make sure if you're having trouble with the encoders in general, make sure you like go into blocks and just set up a telemetry output so that you can see if your encoder is actually counting up and down. If it's not, check your wiring.
That's the most useful thing I would say, is to just have something that like tells you what it's reading.
Because there's two different kinds of wires here that you use and some work and some don't.
Yeah, they said yes in the code. It's super yes. And I'm pretty sure at that point in the video you were talking about the code, so yeah.
Yeah, but pretty much, like what's on the robot right now is we have the one that goes into, hold on here, is we have the one here that goes, come on, focus.
Whenever it feels like it.
Yeah, we have the one that goes into the motor, and then this one, we have a white connector on this end, and that goes right into our control hub. And that normally works for us, but depending on the motor you use, you might need the rev, whatever their stupid little adapter is, to go in between that and the
control hub. Did I turn off autofocus? Or is it just being stupid? It's just being stupid. Okay. Oh wait. Manual tap. Ooh, macro. Now I'm gonna play with the camera.
Yeah, you said that's what they're using.
Okay. So yeah, once you verify that it is once you verify that you're actually getting encoder counts, then I'd say it's a programming issue. So yeah, I'll have to find it and play with it a little bit, but I'll send it over in the next day or so, hopefully.
Hopefully, no, you're going to. You're not gonna forget.
No, if I forget, it's if I have time.
I guess, yeah.
Direct no adapter. See, if you're using Go Builder motors, that should work because they're both 3.3 volts, I believe.
Same voltage, yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, direct should be, as long as you're going Go Builder motor to anything rev, it should work. If you're going Andy Mark motor into a rev hub, then you'll need one of the stupid little rev, what are these called? The level shifters.
Direct no adapter as well.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll send that code over, and hopefully it helps.
There's not a lot of,
I was just wondering.
focus.
And if you need help with getting the camera to work as well, I'll have a good version of that
Now,
working
the offer
here,
will be.
hopefully in a few days.
Not necessarily encouraging it or anything.
No.
It's I just
Because I'm tired of using the stock program.
Alright.
Finally get it.
It is,
Fine.
4 o'clock, gentlemen, so.
Yep.
Well, we just gotta get this last wheel on, then it'll be done.
Alright, well, I guess you probably
My
gotta
computer's
Huh?
give it a little bit. Or
Yeah.
give it
Yeah,
straight.
it's always been that way.
He just hasn't changed it.
I don't think.
Well, I
He tried, he kept going back.
They got the camera working.
Alright, nice. If you're using the stock program though, it can be a little annoying, so not a program well. Yeah, so the camera can be temperamental because if you're testing it on the table, it'll work, but I find if I put it on the playing field floor, it doesn't see the rings or the stacks or anything. So I'm gonna do something where that's actually gonna crop out the camera, just look at the rings and just look at how big of a blob of orange it sees. So if it sees no orange, then it knows there's no rings. If it sees a little bit, so a certain area of orange that's small, then it's one ring. If it sees a big blob, then it's the quad stack of rings.
Quad stack.
The quad stack. I don't think I've heard it called the quad stack. That's an interesting term for it.
And that's how it's said. That's how it is in the program.
In the programming, really? That's what it defaults to?
But there's a really cool tool that I found.
I know there's
that
not like
works
an
with the
official.
Easy Open CV or whatever, and it's where you can do all your camera settings on your computer and set up your detections, and then it just copies over. It's made by another FPC team, so I'm going to use that. And okay, so the wheel.
Uh-huh. Alright, we need to start wrapping up.
Don't worry, CJ, you're not in camera.
We're not in a rush. I'm just saying.
Well, it was successful today is the fact of getting the drive base hopefully back solid, right?
Drive base.
Yeah, so that's one other thing. If you got your
And-
motors from Go Build, make sure your gearboxes are on tight.
Speaking of Go Build motors, zip ties, we still have 2 of them?
I don't know. Check the drawer of motors.
I think we had them,
too.
no, those are Maryville. I don't think Maryville, pretty sure Maryville's not running this year.
Well,
But they're on the league assignments.
Are they?
Uh-huh.
They're in our league?
Uh-huh.
I'll have to contact them then. I thought I had them separated at one point.
I thought we had tape on them.
Well, I thought I had them,
It was I think it was.
Not this, is it?
theirs were marked. They actually had the number on them.
Okay, so they're in here somewhere.
Well,
There's
I might have stuck them somewhere.
I hope you didn't.
I think they're in the red bin.
Go ahead and check.
Make sure we didn't use them like on the robot.
I pull them aside because it's gonna.
Yeah, but we clean one of them. And when you clean things, you
Alright,
can't
there's
find
one.
them.
We have two.
You have two of them?
There was two, and I believe they were the same.
There are 443s.
No, it's not.
No, they were marked, plainly marked.
Okay.
I saw them not long ago. They're sitting here somewhere.
Okay, so they're around. Oh, here we go. It's under all the magnetic dust.
What?
So that's one of them.
What intriguing?
Uh-huh.
That's
Well, you had-
that's this.
Oh!
You could zoom in on here.
Yeah, road
Jerry.
number 435.
Another 435?
This one.
They've been using the same chassis for 2 years now.
That one's ours because we beat that one up.
This one?
Huh?
Yep, this
I
one.
just
Found
want-
it. Okay, we got it. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to.
We found two motors that are yours, so we'll set these
Yeah,
aside.
we got those.
With the motor mounts that are mirror vents.
Yep. Do not leave them out there like that.
Wait, what?
Be careful with those. We had stuff borrowed from both
How many
Maryville.
motors are in our motor drawer now?
We had stuff borrowed from both Maryville and
What?
so we gotta get that back to them when we get a chance.
There's 23 motors in our motor bin. There's 4 more on that, there's 2 more on that, there's 4 more on that, so 23.
Then why don't we have the ones that we need?
We have 33 motors.
Oh yeah, they're the ones on there.
40 to, what are this, $40 a piece? For, that's $1,200 in motors.
Holy crap.
Well, it's because we always need, like, every year we have one motor we're dependent on, and we go through like 3 of them in a season because we're not easy on our motors.
It's not easy on anything.
We gotta close out the screen at some point.
You just want to go home and watch the Super Bowl.
I'm not going home.
Do you just zoom in?
Yeah, you could zoom in. I just zoomed in on your
Well, that's a new
face.
feature.
No, it's on your phone.
Oh, you
Yeah, I'm using your phone. You just,
Hold on, does the
use
zoom?
2
Hold on,
fingers.
let me see.
It doesn't work up there already.
Oh,
You just.
I didn't know it did that. And I can crop as well.
That's the grid. You just turned off the grid.
Oh, okay.
Is this where we end it?
And this is going to conclude today's live stream.
Yep.
We'll see you all
Gary's
later.
staring at my face.